Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the TB Scout Show. I have a very special episode for you guys today. Usually we have hoopers and coaches, but today we want to switch it up a little bit. And I actually have a good friend of mine who's in the fitness industry and supplement industry. I know you guys have seen him working out, see him moving massive weight, but I'm here with the big dog.
Believe that, right?
Yes, sir. Go ahead and take a minute and how you been, man? Introduce yourself to the people that don't know you already.
If you guys haven't known who I am for the past 2 or 3 years, I have been with the one-stop shop, Rocks Discount Vitamins and More. Truly blessed over the past couple of years to have you guys as a following, fan base, customers, friends. I have grown so much with that company and with you guys over the past few years. So truly an honor to have you guys as what I call family over these past couple of years.
Cool, man. Yeah, you're one of the most genuine, humble, grateful guys that I know. So, and every time that I'm at the shop and people come in, or I'm at the gym, like we just, here it is Thanksgiving Day. You put in a workout. I just filmed you working out on Thanksgiving Day early. But people go in the gym, they know you, they like you, they come up to you and say what's up. And
yeah, and just the bottom line is, guys. It's always been that relationship with you guys as far as, lifting weights, staying healthy, active, having that influence with you guys as far as, always working out. And like I said, staying consistent with things, and that's why I've gained so much respect from you guys as far as always putting in that work 365 days a year.
nice. So tell us a little bit about, so you're the big dog. You probably weren't always the big dog. As much as you work out, I'm sure you've grown a lot, but what first got you started lifting weights?
Honestly, it was just, like I said, I started off just, not knowing anything, just wanted to be in shape. I was out of shape, just learning on my own as far as how to get in shape, eating and then training and then going from there, That's why I always remember where I started as far as working out. That always has been an influence for me and a reminder that I knew where I started, when I was trying to get active and healthy. So for me, that is a motivation for me. And I think I can share that relationship with everyone else.
So, people see you right now, you have the hoodie on. They can't really see your physique, but if they
Yeah.
see you like, with a muscle shirt on, they'll see you got, muscles just everywhere. What do you have to say to the people that, maybe like there's a high school that's kind of skinny right now,
Yeah.
and they see somebody like you that just has muscle just packed on them, and they think, I'm gonna never be able to get like that.
Yeah.
Like, what advice do you have to people, or what do you have to say to those people that might doubt themselves and say, I can never become a beast
Yeah.
like the big dog?
Well, to me, that's a mistake. You should never doubt yourself on anything. So if you want to be something, you want to change how you look, you want to grow, you want to lose weight, only you are telling yourself that you can't do that every day. And for me, like I said, it's having that kind of motivation to want to be better, to want to do better every day, every year, every month. It doesn't matter. Just wanting to succeed every day.
Yeah, man. It takes work. I think you show that. I work with a lot of different people, but you're consistent. Early morning workouts, treating it like it's a lifestyle. It's not just a thing you can do like a couple of days and then you're, set for the rest of your life as far as fitness goes. It's definitely a lifestyle. So, where do you get that drive from? Like, how do you stay so consistent on days where you don't feel like waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And being at the gym? Like, what motivates you to just kind of push through that?
A lot of days I don't want to be there. You're right. I feel sick. My body's tired. Mentally I'm drained. I go through a lot of issues, from work to home, things like that, family. But in the back of my mind, it's always been wanting to be better, just wanting to do better from where I'm at, And for me, a big part of my life has been my family. I've always wanted to do better for my family. And that keeps me drive, as far as energy and strength every day.
Nice. So, when did fitness become like a hobby for you, and like weightlifting? Because I know everybody kind of has like, a lot of people have their thing that they do, whether it's like sports or maybe it's like, gaming or something like that. But It's I'm guessing fitness is your hobby, and like that. But when did like the light turn on that?
I would think that started when I was definitely a kid, being around my dad who, obviously lifted weights, and having that motivation from him and drive to, want to do something, because like I said, at that time, I liked that push from my father as far as, wanting to get in shape. And that kind of motivated me to want to do better, So I always remember that, and I always thank him for that, for having that kind of influence on me as a kid.
Nice. I didn't know that your dad lifted or
Yeah.
motivated you. So that's good. I mean, it's always good when people can look up to their parents, whether it's fitness or whether it's in business or whatever. I always like to hear stories of people that were like, my dad used to do this and then I picked up on it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So like, when your dad was lifting weights, was it just kind of like casually to like just stay in shape, or was he like as serious as you are about lifting weights, or?
I usually was doing a lot of heavy weights too. So, he always tell me as a kid, you'll never be as strong as me. And I would use that as like fuel, to the fire as far as, wanting to do more than him. So I told him one day I would be stronger than him. And one day I did. So that just kept me going.
Was he as much of a beast as you? Like,
I'd say right now I'm obviously stronger than him. But no, definitely, like I said, I thank him every day. I love him to death. So, yeah.
that's cool, man. Well, shoot, keep it up, and I know you got kids, and you could probably tell them you'll never be as strong as me. And
No.
shoot, as strong as you are,
Yeah.
you lift some pretty heavy, some pretty freaking heavy weights, man.
Yeah.
4 and 5 plates, and
Yeah.
stuff. So, what's your favorite muscle group to work out?
Obviously for me, it's a little bit of everything. I really enjoyed chest, a lot, but I don't really have a favorite because I train different parts all around. So I really don't have a particular one I really like too much. So
I'm I'm kind of I guess a little bit of a muscle head, and I kind of like the bench press, like the with the barbell. I haven't really filmed you bench pressing. I usually seen you do the heaviest dumbbells that they got in the
no,
gym. I've seen you pressing 175s, 190s maybe. I don't know which gym has the
yeah,
heaviest ones, but whatever the heaviest ones at the gym,
yeah,
I seen you pressing those. And I saw a video of you one time bench pressing.
yeah,
And I was like, man, I wanted to film the bench press because that's
yeah.
like one of my favorite workouts and exercises is that flat bench.
Right.
But I know you can. How many plates have you put on each side?
At least on bench, at least four. So
At least 4
like,
plates on each
yeah.
side.
And it's always fun. Every day I like to challenge myself to want to do more. It's just, like I said, eventually it takes a toll on my body. Not every day do I feel like Superman, but it's those days when I'm weak that I feel are my strongest, because that's pushing me to want to go more. So,
Let's talk a little bit about like recovery because that's also got to be part of the lifestyle. You constantly go in the gym, move this heavy weight around, beat your body up. What are some of the things that you do to kind of like recover
and supplements are going to play a role, me being with rocks, amino acids, creatine, protein, all great recovery tools, but it all goes back to basics. And basics is, your sleep patterns, stress. Stress is a big thing when recovering too. And you're eating. You cannot, eat certain things and expect to recover and grow and get the results you want. So, it all starts with what you're doing at home. So back to basics. Supplements are going to play a role. There's no lie behind that. But that is an addition to me of what you do for recovery. So,
yeah, supplements definitely play a big role in that. And you're over at Rock's Discount Vitamins. I like shopping over there. I usually go to your store and pick up my supplements. What would you say is like your favorite thing about being a part of the Rocks team?
I would say right now it's the customers. It's like I said, one main reason I have enjoyed doing what I do over the past couple of years is the customers. That's no different than me. I can share that relationship with them, that struggle. They're going through good days, bad days. I go through the same thing. So it's that same relationship I have built with them over the couple of years that have made me very successful with them as a company. So, and that truly, like their slogan goes, this is your passion for fitness. So they're my passion for everything I do right now.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely see the strong bond, and I know that you believe in the company and believe in their products, and the products work and they're effective and they help people. Now a lot of the people that watch this show are like high school athletes, college athletes. Um, what would you say is like maybe two or three fundamental supplements that they should be taking to help keep their body in top shape? And when I say these two or three products, like what are some things that you guys carry,
Right.
that would help a high school athlete or college athlete when it comes to taking care of their body and basketball players? So,
Right. And I'm very basic. I go back, and this is where it's kind of simple for me to plug that in to where I started as a kid. What supplements did I take as a kid when I was growing up? Is protein. A good recovery from your amino acids. Branched chain amino acid or EAA, and your vitamins. Micronutrients are the building blocks of everything. As far as with your diet. So I always go back to basics. Pre-workouts and all that. That's great. For energy. But that to me has never been a primary tool, you know what I mean, when trying to get a result.
so the basics: a good multivitamin, a good
Good protein,
protein.
yeah, and a good essential amino acid for recovery.
Okay, nice. Well, there you guys have it. A couple of supplements that you can go check out the big dog over at Rocks Discount Vitamins. Talk to him a little bit more. He's real knowledgeable about the products and which one does what or the differences between the different brands. So, well, hey man, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for giving some gems and some knowledge to some of the viewers. Was there anything else that maybe you wanted to talk about or mention before we sign off?
I just want to tell you thank you for allowing me to be on, your show and at least have that part of my life shared with, most of my customers and everyone out there. It's a big importance to me to have that relationship with everyone else, be on the level as far as, who I am as a person, not just the gym, what I do for rocks and, my everyday life. I'm just no different than anyone else. Believe that.
Yes, sir. Believe that. Well, again, thanks for coming on. We'll do this again. Like I mentioned before, we just, filmed you doing a Thanksgiving workout. So might even be able to throw a couple of clips of that over this interview. But keep up the good work, man. Keep motivating people. I know every time that I'm out in public, I have people that ask me about you and say that
Yeah.
they've seen your videos and that it's motivating and it's helping to get them back in the gym. And also, your videos motivate me too, man. When I see you, deadlifting 400, 500 pounds, I'm like, I feel like I'm getting stronger just watching you lifting the weights.
Yeah.
So thanks, man. Keep it up. I know nobody has to tell you to keep it up because you're gonna do that anyways. But we appreciate all that you do, man, and we support you. So keep it up.
I truly appreciate that. All right. Thank you.
You got it.